Giants have emerged from their strongholds to threaten civilization as never before. Hill giants are stealing all the grain and livestock that they can, while stone giants have been scouring settlements that have been around forever. Fire giants are press-ganging small folk into the desert, while frost giants' long ships have been pillaging along the Sword Coast. Even the elusive cloud giants have been witnessed, their wondrous floating cities appearing above waters deep and bolder. Where is the storm giant King Hecaton, who is tasked with keeping order among these giants? What the lands of Faerun, the elves and the dwarves, the humans and the halflings, the gnomes and the dragonborn right now is a group of heroes to raise and take on this threat and ensure continued peace in the lands. Maybe one day we'll get round to it.
Talk on the streets and taverns of Baldur's Gate has turned to a death curse, a mysterious ailment afflicting anyone who has passed through the doors of death and returned. A wasting disease that seems them sliding back towards the death they once denied, and the doors of death seem to have sealed tightly shut, meaning nobody can return from beyond them. Temples and scholars are at a loss to explain this mysterious death curse. A dark power grows in the jungles of Chult, a mysterious peninsula far to the south, ringed by mountains and choked by rainforests. The death curse and this dark power seem to be intertwined, and those suffering from the curse seek to bring an end to it. Heroes have been chosen for this task, but they have not returned, and time runs short for those seeking to avoid a second painful death. And so now it seems that it is time for new heroes to rise. Will they succeed where others have failed, or will they be doomed to wander lost in the jungles of Chult forever? Hello, and welcome to this Minecraft Let's Play. My name is John, and I'm maybe joined by Sharon.
Hello. Why'd you say maybe?
Minecraft froze for a second.
Oh. No, you're definitely joined by me.
Yay! And we are sat at the table.
Hey!
My sword is not going through the table at all. We're sat at the table. Sean worked it out. It's so cool.
It's a little bit of a bodge, but it'll do.
Not quite, Tanny.
It's close enough.
But we are sat at the grand table in the grand hall, and look, my legs are orange. And Sean's legs are purple. And we've also got 2 other chairs that people can sit in.
Only if they have purple legs.
But they need purple legs. That's so cool. We just sit here for a while, and I've been looking.
What is the plan for today? This is the question.
Well, the first thing we need to go and do is what we didn't do at the end of last session, which is go and check out the pizza place. We didn't do that because Minecraft froze.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was
Minecraft just decided I was done playing it, which is awfully inconvenient when you're in the middle of streaming it. Tanny is suggesting that we make a roast dinner.
Okay.
I
mean, I think that is a thing you can do on this, isn't it?
I think we can.
I feel like maybe the tavern should serve that.
Yeah, we can do roast chicken or roast potatoes or a Sunday roast.
Yeah.
Which is a roast chicken and roast potatoes and some form of a vegetable. So maybe I'll get some roast potatoes and stuff going. So we're going to go check out the pizza place. And then I've got the computer vaguely working, and I just want to give a quick experiment with it. I found a program that, in theory, I can install an internet card into our computer and download a program from the interwebs.
Interesting.
That will do a thing, and then maybe if I spend some time looking at other programs that other people have written that are cleverer at programming than me, if I can say all of the words. If I look at other people's programs who are better at programming than me, I'll find the programs for doing the things I want. I've been looking through this list of programs for open computers, and there are some very impressive programs out there for just base control. For controlling your reactors, both big reactors and the Draconic reactor. Because obviously, the Draconic reactor that made Michael's Madness, the idea is, instead of just exploding, you can run it and get a lot of power out of it.
Yeah.
If you build it sensibly, and one of the things to keep it built sensibly is you have a computer program that if it starts to go a little bit wibbly, you turn it off.
Yeah, that sounds smart.
So I'm not suggesting we do that, because we're getting enough power from the stuff we have.
And really, I don't want anything like that near the base, just in case.
Me neither, because I like our place.
I've put too many bloody chiseling bits in.
But shall we go and look at the computer, the pizza place?
The pizza place.
The pizza place. Tanny is suggesting that with Wi-Fi in Minecraft, we can stream Minecraft from Minecraft.
Ooh. Interesting theory.
Holy balls.
Holy shit balls, his mum.
This is an impressive pizza place.
They went a little overboard with the colouring scheme in here.
They've picked a colour scheme and run with it. My phone's going pling.
Bling.
James of Luke and James Plays has found Facebook.
Oh, I see. There's some more tables out here as well.
I like this dice pattern they've got going.
Yeah. I figured it was quite funky.
Well, I mean, especially as the place is called the Slice and Dice, so it's groovy naming too.
These are all shelves back here, by the way.
Oh. Like chisel and bitty bits.
Yeah, like I was thinking of putting some pizza boxes in them.
That'd be cool.
I've just not quite got around to it yet. It's on the to-do list.
Uh,
It'd be quite easy to do as well.
Actually, let's use the tunnel. And I'm going to go to the machine room. I like that we have a tunnel.
Just saves your legs.
It really does. It would be useful in real life if I could just have tunnels to places.
Well, I'm not sure I like how my arm just sort of waves about the place. It's a little bit disconcerting.
Apparently I didn't close the door when I left.
Oh. Interesting.
So I've built the computer, and then I've updated the computer.
And now it says hello world.
So if you press on the screen, if you right click on the screen, it will open the screen up so you can now type into it.
Okay.
If you type test and hit enter.
Test. Enter.
It runs my program.
That's response.
That's my program.
Okay.
You can see why maybe I'm not the person to do the programming, because that's it. There's a lot to do to get it to do things.
I do find it funny that you can program computers inside a programmed computer.
It's I mean it's a bit insane because it's programming a computer that you have also got to put together, because I had to upgrade the RAM in it to be able to open the editing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
it's pretty mad.
Right, so the thing I want to try is to get an internet card.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm going to go work on secret projects.
Okay, I'm going to try and get an internet.
Oh, I didn't realise this had got extended up over the door up here.
So I need a card base.
Oh, it's because we're getting all sorts of weird terracotta and shiz.
Sean?
Hello?
To make a internet card, I need one interweb.
How's an interweb appear?
It's an ender pearl surrounded by string.
Okay.
And it just looks like a it looks like a blue cobweb.
Aw, that's kind of cute.
I'm now okay. I have now installed an internet.
Okay. That sounds like progress.
Okay, I've now installed an internet and a graphics card that allows the computer to update the screen. AKJH 5SL. Oh. There we go.
Yeah.
It's... I made What? I downloaded a program.
Sweet.
It's a clock.
Okay. So it tells you Minecraft time.
It tells you what the time is in the Minecraft. Supposedly.
It attempts to.
You never know. Is it the morning outside? It is.
Yeah.
So it seems to be working. Apparently it's the 26th of September 1979.
Interesting.
Or 2079. Or just 79.
This is true. It could be any of them. For all we know.
So I've got a clock. That was my simple program.
Okay. That's cool. So what's next on the list?
Not sure. There is a door.
A door?
A proximity door program.
So it measures how close you are and opens if you're close to it?
I believe that is the intention.
Sounds kind of cool.
I'll see if that is actually the thing.
I do really like the fact that other people can build stuff. And you can essentially, like, build off of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I think it's cool.
I mean, the real question is, how do I copy and paste into the computer?
Oh, god damn it. Guess what day it is?
Solar Eclipse Day?
Yeah. Hence, oh god damn it.
I'm hovering overhead with sword to hand. I don't know how much you want me to keep secret plans a secret.
Oh, I don't mind for this one.
I've vaguely shown things already, so hopefully not much.
Yeah, no, it's alright, I don't mind.
Cool. Cool.
Can
I mean,
is this making sense?
it's making sense to me. I don't know if...
Tell
Yeah,
me. What
Tanny-
do you think I'm building?
Tanny, there's a solar eclipse in the sky right now. It's like a little tree.
It is.
Right. So...
Being my usual brand of slightly mental
I guess...
that we've all come to just accept.
I'm gonna nick this stuff.
I would have said no and love, but I'm not sure.
I'm gonna nick all of this. And I'm gonna try setting this up as a proximity thing at the front base.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
And at the very least, I'll have a clock there.
If nothing else, we've got a clock.
So what I need.
So who out of people around would normally be the open computer type person who's got an affinity for that?
I mean, that seems like the sort of thing that maybe Chris would get very into, because it's like computer programming and stuff. And
Okay.
so, I mean, he does, programming at work. So it's
Yeah.
kind of a toss-up as to whether programming after work is just more work.
Yeah, or whether actually it's better because there's more fun to be had with it.
Okay, so that memory can go away. So that's not good memory.
Okay, we're making progress. Little tree is popping into existence.
What is the name of that thing?
Tanny, I'm gonna need a name for my little tree. Do you have any suggestions?
What is the name of the thingamajig?
The Ujima flip.
Bonnie the Bonsai.
Love it. Yes. Sounds perfect.
Right, so first test. It turns on.
That sounds positive.
I've plugged it into the electricity from the lights.
Okay.
Next test. OpenOS has started up with the test phrase, "Welcome to the dark side. Here, have some cookies."
Oh.
Okay, so it's not saved any of the programs I had.
Oh. It's not so great.
That's less good. Let me try this. Okay, that doesn't. GitHub user content.
There's something really, really satisfying about having to build in blocks. I don't know what it is. Just weirdly satisfying.
So I'm going to try downloading the automatic door.
Okay.
Which is also going to take a little bit of time for me to type out. Hmm.
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 You got a Minecraft villager on us.
Oh.
No, that wasn't very villager noise.
That might explain the problem. No. Why is the file system read-only? Oh. I forgot to install the program again.
Ah. That'll do it. So basically it didn't save like your progress type.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like that with the screen, you can see everything I can see on the screen. Like, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And like, when you came in and typed test onto the screen, I could see the test.
Yes. It just makes things a little bit easier actually, doesn't it?
Oh, that's so much better, yes.
It's easier to explain to someone what you're doing.
Okay, cool. That...
Because it is relatively difficult to follow.
So I need a redstone card.
What? So what does the redstone card do?
Redstone card allows the computer to interact with redstone.
Okay. That makes sense.
And then I also need a motion detector. That's an expensive block.
Ooh, what goes into it?
A central processor. Tier 2.
Okay.
And 3 daylight sensors.
That sounds like they've got to be fairly expensive.
They're just quartz.
Okay.
It's quartz and glass and slabs of wood.
That doesn't sound too bad for them then. That's alright. Do. Don't think that's even.
Interesting.
Hey! Ring number 2's John. Done, John. Jeez, brain, come on. I'm only 2 rings in and my brain's gone to mush already. does not bode well.
So I don't need to put it out there, do I?
Two. Okay. I need to make a sign that says Bonnie. That's what I need. Bonnie bonsai.
Right, I need to know how to do this.
B-O-O-M-S-A-I. Tree. There we go. Oh. S-A-I, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's now saying it's active, but I don't know if it is.
Right. Just because it's not working.
Why are there a lot of penises in here still?
Because they were never cleaned out.
I've now destroyed more wall than penis.
Yeah. That was a funny time. So I had my usual brain carries on doing stuff while I'm trying to sleep. And I was wondering, the TARDIS. Exactly, Tanny.
Yes.
The TARDIS door,
Yes.
all the way into the TARDIS, is a block that senses that you're there and teleports you if you're there.
One moment. Let me double check what he's done.
Is that kind of how that works?
Not 100% sure, actually. Let me go and have a quick look at it.
Because I had an interesting idea to do similar, but also use sneaky blocks.
Okay.
So you would have sneaky blocks covered in coloured glass and have a whole tube of them up to a UFO. So you could run in it, it would sense that you're there in the centre because you'd have like a space that you could stand in that's open. But you can run through the sneaky blocks.
No, from the look of it, there is
Pressure plate that does it?
no. The pressure plate just closes the door behind you.
Right.
It just seems to have a RF translo, like the teleporter that we have,
Okay.
constantly powered up underneath it.
Interesting. So it would still work then?
Yeah.
Essentially, the idea being that you would just faff about. There's progress. That's what's happened so far. Yeah, the idea that you could have like a UFO that you could get sucked up to
That would be cool.
would be quite fun. My other thought was you could use those arcane levitator thingies. Then you would actually like just float up into it, which I thought would be really cool. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just weird.
Where's my keyboard?
Where is your keyboard? That's a good question. Is that the keyboard that's on the PC?
Yeah, it was in my inventory. You're amazing, Sean Uwu.
I felt like I needed more Zen in my life. So I'm making a Zen garden. Oh no, that's not good. What on earth were you glue gunning?
Who?
Tanny.
Oh, I should read the chat. Yeah, what were you glue gunning, Tanny? Fixing a tab on my phone.
Oh.
Yeah. Sean,
John.
would you like a penis? Or 6?
No. I would really rather not. Because... Yeah, no, I'd really rather not.
Oh, well, enjoy anyway. It came off, which exposes my SIM card and everything.
Oh, I see. Oh god, that's gonna kill the OCD. I can't do that.
Does it not nicely line up?
Yeah, that. Do you see the problem?
Oh, yeah. Well, could you just not make... Alternating ones. Ugh.
I think you'd have to have 3 of them.
Tanny says that they were ready for the sneeze that time.
That's good.
They did not jump. Although they're saying it in block capitals, so I'm not sure I 100% believe that. How? Okay.
I'm not sure whether that's a continuation from Ask Her Out on a Date First, John. Whether the caps just
stayed.
Just continued from there.
Right. I'm trying to decide between a couple of things. Shall I, Sean? They can't be asked to take caps off. Just yelling now. I've started yelling, so...
I'm just yelling!
That'd be really weird if that was just a thing that...
that people do.
I've started speaking at this volume, so now I'm just gonna keep going!
I mean, arguably it happens with whispers.
True.
If people start whispering, suddenly
Everybody
everyone
else starts whispering.
It's weird. You have to, like, make a conscious effort not to.
So, my question. Should my next project as computers seems to be maybe something we'll do between episodes and then show off the exploits with?
Yeah.
Aww. Shall I go and set up the roasts? Or do you want me to upgrade your armor?
I guess the... Oh, hang on. I guess the question is... Once I figured this out, there we go. Are we, if my armor gets upgraded, are we then ready to do the boss thingy?
In theory, we could.
So is that therefore worth doing?
Let's do that, because that sounds like a fun thing to do. So, in another thing that I feel might make Tanny yell at me to ask you out on a date first, can I have your clothes?
Fine. Only the outer layer, though.
Okay.
Michael's not here, really. Not sure his brain could take it.
I'm not sure which bit, the major sexual innuendo, the fact that you're running around without armor on. What is he having trouble with?
Any of it? All of it? I don't know.
Apparently, I'm to at least take you to dinner first. Maybe I should have done the roast meal first then.
Maybe.
So draconic armor I need. Four of you. I need... Really need to tell the computer how to turn awakened draconium into awakened blocks into not blocks.
Yeah.
So that's 4 of you. Actually, that's something I will probably do at the same time. While I'm thinking of it.
S2G.
I don't know that one.
No.
Swear to God.
That makes all of the sense.
Boop. I wonder if this elevator is going to work when I try to come back upstairs.
Fell off the building. Oops. I'm really an intelligent being, honest.
Apparently need new crafter.
Okay.
Thought I had crafters that could auto-craft crafters. Oh, I just have crafters on hand. I mean, I suppose the other thing I could look into at some point is the huge crafting block.
Yeah. That's a good shout. Do you think I can screenshot some of my creations and send them to the guys who made Chisel and Bits? Do you think they'd be interested to see what I've made?
I think so.
Like on Twitter.
Have you ever noticed that that elevator down in the basement sometimes just doesn't work?
I have, But I think it's because there's so much else going on, it might just miss the tick of you clicking.
Maybe.
If I had to have a wild guess, I would assume it's something to do with the fact that we also both lag over there.
Yeah, that would make sense, actually.
There is every chance I'm wrong, but I'd argue just as many chances that I'm right. Yeah. I like those kind of lines. Oh yeah.
Ooh, satisfying.
Oh. Don't lie to me, game. I know the blocks changed. I was the one who did it. That's why I'm asking you to change it back.
The other thing you need to get up there is the rake.
Yeah, for tending the plants.
For like the raking the sand into shape.
Yeah, I was also gonna put in some like pruners and stuff.
Cool.
Because, you know, gotta keep this looking beautiful somehow. Probably shouldn't say that about my own work, but hey.
Right, this takes quite a few nether stars, so that's auto-crafting those.
I now have a cup of tea.
Yay. We do that in the game.
What, cups of tea?
Yeah.
Would be.
Sweet tea. Bubble tea.
Bubble tea.
Green tea.
That would be very on trend. I have got green tea.
It just takes a tea leaf and a spice leaf and a pot.
Interesting.
Would you like some green tea for your Zen area?
I could have a little tray up here with a teapot.
So a problem that at some point I need to discuss with Michael about this fusion crafting setup we have, and I don't know if there's a solution or not.
Okay.
Nether Star
Yeah.
is an item that goes into both the middle and the outer edge.
Oh, so it might get confused, or it does get confused?
It frequently gets confused and puts the Nether Star in the outer edge rather than the middle, because the only thing as far as I know that it needs to go in the middle for is when you're crafting awakened cores. But I get the feeling that we'll be crafting a lot of those.
So would it be easier for those to put them into the middle?
That's what you have to do at the moment.
Because they'll only go in the outside.
It's not set up to not go into the middle.
It just goes into all the outside.
It just seems to... Well, it randomly picks it up because it's not blacklisted to go into the outer ring.
Oh, I see.
It's just whichever side of the chest picks it up first, basically.
Yeah.
And as I say, I don't know if there is actually a solution other than just build another one of these specifically for awakened cores.
Yeah.
Which isn't great.
It isn't, no. Ah. Balls. Right. I need some stone. For a thing. I need some... Oh. Yeah, let's take some of that. And... okay. Oh. Where is my back scratcher when I need it? I swear it's always where I'm not.
I mean, that seems to be the sort of thing that happens when you have stuff that you're asking, where is that when I need it? It's wherever you aren't.
It's really bloody irritating. Right. Smash all them out. There we go. Okay.
So I popped on yesterday and put all of the power upgrades and things back on my armor.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because they all disappear, don't they?
Yeah, it's a little annoying.
I'd have gone with it's really freaking annoying.
Or that.
It doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you? Just why? Why would you? Ooh, I can chisel water, can't I? Water is a chiselable thing.
Yes. Do I have your boots? Yes, I do.
I'm not wearing them, so if you don't, I don't know where they've gone. If you've sold them to people, I will not be happy.
Oh, my armor, my charger is charging your stuff.
Hey! Do love a good bit of free charge.
I might have to make you one of these chargers I have.
What, the much higher power ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Although once it's charged up...
So, I built myself the Draconic Flux Capacitor.
Right.
Which...
I don't know what one I've got, I can't remember.
Which stores 256 million RF.
Just a few then.
Well, my armor and your armor, when it's fully upgraded to the point that I'm at, is going to store 512 million.
Just a few then.
What's all this then?
What's all what then? Here then, what where?
This.
Oh, there. I'm making a water fountain.
Ooh.
With, like, I want to have cups that, like, pour water down to each other.
Cool.
Any chance you could be a dear and chisel me some water?
Yeah, I can. Do you want your armor back now, or do you want me to stick the upgrades on it?
If we can do upgrades as well, that'll work. Also, have you noticed that these are jungle leaves? So as you walk around them, they kind of appear and disappear.
That is cool and weird.
It's unusual, but I really like it.
Did you say jungle leaves?
Yeah.
How do we have jungle leaves and we've not found a jungle?
We don't, but I'm in creative.
Oh.
It was the only one that gave me enough leaf coverage.
I fell in the fountain.
I noticed. I looked over just to see you, like, plop into the fountain.
I don't know why I haven't started taking off. Come on, Rain. There we go.
Oh, missed.
What was I doing? Water.
I think if ever I end up on a server without chisel and bits, I might actually need some mental help.
And then it's the fluid.
Like, I'm not sure how I'm going to cope.
Do you have a bits bag?
No. But I'm in creative, so... Just because it's easier. Then I only need the one, if that makes sense.
Oh, well then, if you only need the one, I've got a stack here for you.
Cool.
Which is, by definition, more than one. 64.
Yeah.
Whee!
Oh. Thanks. I think that's all of them.
That's about 10.
Yep, that's cool.
Which also
Okay.
is more than one.
Yeah. I couldn't see any more while I was looking around for them, so... They were jumping about a bit funny, which was interesting. They are a tad excitable.
Just a little bit.
Come on. Yeah! Dish.
So, golden apple, I need 24.
So that line there, is that the pair of middle? Is. Maybe. There and there. Yeah. Okay.
Sian,
John.
do you have something you can make a note on for a second?
How big of a note? And probably yes.
Diamond, Eye of Ender.
Hang on. Pen. How is pen the difficult thing to find? Let's write it on my studio notes. Diamond.
Eye of Ender.
Eye of Ender.
And then Nether Star, Draconic Core, and Emerald.
Nether Star, Draconic Core, and Emerald.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I
Have
either
that written down.
I either need you to remind me of those, or telling you that will remind me of those on it. I just threw the stack of diamond away.
Oh. Away.
On the floor.
Oh, okay. That's slightly more acceptable than, like, away.
I need Eye of Ender.
Endar. Nar.
And then I need Draconic Core times 6.
Oh, honest.
No, that's wrong. 12. 12 is half of 24, John.
That is how numbers work.
That is numbers. And then I need Wyvern Core. That is going to take Draconic Core, isn't it? Yes. I need to take those out of there then. I need 12 of you. I need Emerald.
Oh, this is really flexing the brain cells. It's going well.
I need to wait for that to do its thing for a while so I can start putting the RF. Let's do that one first.
It even gives you the pouring water animation. Oh, yes. It's just my calling, I swear.
Peck, what are you doing out?
What's that?
It's just a peck wandering around.
Oh, yeah. Come to try and steal your stuff.
I don't know what he's doing, really.
That's what they do.
I suppose he might be trying to steal the stuff I'm throwing on the ground to put it into the hopper, yeah.
So exciting. Have a water feature, John. It's exciting. I'm feeling all kinds of zen.
Good.
That too is exciting.
Hopefully, by the end of this episode, we can use that feeling all kinds of zen to go beat up the Gaia Guardian and get some uber powerful shizwas.
Shiznaz. And two there. And some blocks in here. Yes, brain, yes. I've just got a mental image of the people in my office swanning around in cloaks stuck in my head.
That will make no sense to probably anybody in the stream. It's very funny.
It just, yeah. They're a special bunch. Dear of them. But still, it's nice to be doing charity projects.
Yes.
That's what the cloaks are for reference, peeps. Sometimes you gotta figure out ways around being able to do stuff when your spine says otherwise. And that was my solution to the charity project.
Sean?
I'm going to make some storytelling cakes. John?
Do you want to pop down to our power room and just check on how power is going?
When you say how power is going, are you interested to see what it's doing, or are you worried that it's not doing?
I'm interested to see how well it is coping with the fact that I'm using large amounts of it.
90%. I'm sure there's someone somewhere that would tell me that I'm building this wrong.
Just in general, that there's usually is somebody around that tells you that you're building it wrong, or...
I feel like there's probably some theories to how these kind of Zen gardens are built that I just don't know.
Fair.
Which makes it kind of difficult to get it right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're like very much a traditional thing, and I feel like I'm probably butchering it. But I don't mean to be. So does that make it okay?
I think that makes it a little bit better. Like, if you were intentionally going out of your way to do it poorly. No, that didn't actually change.
I'm putting my best design eyes on it. Not entirely sure you can ever truly do it justice on Minecraft either, but hey.
Well, I mean, that would be another big challenge of this.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
I want to do a water feature, and I want to do a couple of like standing stones.
Okay.
Because I feel like I've seen that they have some standing stones, because they're quite fascinating ornamental pieces of rock.
I'm just hoping that production of nether stars keeps up with requirement for nether stars.
With current demand.
Yes.
Are you asking an awful lot of it?
I've asked it to make 24 of them. So it should be able to do that. It's just, will it do it fast enough to keep up with how many I need to use? And it seems to be doing pretty well.
Okay. That sounds positive.
And basically the way I was doing this yesterday, and the way I'm doing it now, and thankfully we don't have to sit through me doing it to both mine and your suits of armour, is to get all of the stuff that is needed for both tiers of upgrades, and then apply both of the tiers of each of the upgrades in turn.
Okay.
Rather than applying all of the first tier and then all of the second tier.
Yeah, that makes sense. Damn it, why are you right on the corner?
I mean, it'd be interesting to know, does this tell me specifically how much is coming out? It does.
I want to see how that relates.
Yeah, to see specifically what the output is on these crafters.
Okay, yeah. Water.
2.327 kilo RF.
Okay.
That's 2,000 RF per tick.
Wow.
Across 8 crafting thingamies.
Do you remember what's it?
Injectors. Right, so that is...
Stop taking out the wood underneath brain. Jeez. Okay.
Stop taking the wood out underneath the brain, or...
No, I'm only meant to be taking 1 block out, but because I was having to take 2 blocks out to do the water, my brain's
switched
in about
into
half
that
a second
mode.
got into that sort of rhythm, and it's like, just cut it out.
Now to upgrade this thing. Shield recharge.
Okay. That makes no damn sense. What the faff? Not a clue. Not a single clue. Okay. There we go. That's adorable. Even if I do say so myself.
Well, let's come have a look. Or let's... Yeah, come on, take off.
Is that because you're lagging over there, do you
I
think?
don't know. That is awesome.
See what I mean about adorable?
Yes. That's really cool. Ah, roof.
What roof? There's no roof over here.
Machine room.
Oh, did you see the roof I did up here?
No.
By your house. When you've got a set.
Yeah, through door. Door literally being hole in wall. Ooh. This roof.
Yeah.
That's a cool
But
roof.
the wall is now, as far as building work goes, the wall is pretty much complete.
Sweet.
I figured it needed like a funky kind of tower. I left the wood in because I thought it looked quite cool.
It makes an interesting, like, lined pattern, basically, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can't get off any of these, which I'm not sure whether I like or not. You kind of have to go down to get out. But I'm not really sure what to put in it. We
No.
need to, at some point, have a run through and see what we've got and what we've not. And, you know, go from there, really. That's a bit rock-like. Let's round this one off a bit.
Did I do this right? Yeah, I did this right. Yeah, I did this right.
Yeah, John, you did that right.
I did this right.
I don't know what it is, but I have faith in you.
Math.
Yep, I have faith. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a sad day when I can't chisel and bits.
Wonder if that means I need to get even better. Like, what do I need for the next tier up?
Oh, what armor?
No, the armor. The armor is now max tier. It's
Okay.
We need to upgrade the fusion injectors to the next tier up, and then I'm just wondering about the draconic crystals. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, we need to upgrade the injectors for that. And then after we upgrade the injectors, the only other thing we can actually go further with is chaotic tier.
That sounds like hilarious fun.
Well, so you know how there's the Ender Dragon?
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the end of Minecraft.
Without mods, yeah.
Without mods. So, Draconic Evolution decided that wasn't enough. So,
And I'm inclined to agree with them.
if you go from world spawn or end spawn, 10,000 blocks in any direction, you will find the Chaos Dragon.
As in, you have to fly in the end.
You have to fly in the end 10,000. I think it's 10,000.
I mean, I've covered further than that in the real world, so.
And basically, when you get to that point,
Mm-hmm.
there is the Chaos Dragon, who is a much more powerful version of an Ender Dragon.
Okay.
To the point where it will probably kill us. Even with this armor.
Okay. So what the hell are you meant to do about it then? Or do you just not?
I think possibly we just have to do our best and get a bit lucky. But when you defeat the Chaos Dragon, underneath its lair is
Yeah.
a crystalline shard called a Chaos Shard.
Oh, okay.
And that you can upgrade certain things to Chaos tier, or Chaotic tier, which is the utmost tier of anything in the game.
That sounds like hilarious fun.
However, because
there's always a however.
of course there's a however, you remember Michael's madness?
How could I forget it?
Well, when you harvest the Chaos Shard, you need to run the F away.
Does it make that, essentially?
It makes that.
Wow.
It make big bada boom.
Cool.
Very big boom.
Was that the... Yeah. Cool. Not sure that was the response I was meant to give, but...
Obviously,
cool.
it does it in the end. So, very little chance that we'll actually have any structures there to face the wrath.
What are the rules on building in the end? Is it a thing that can be done?
Yeah.
That people do?
I've not seen a lot of people do like a lot of building in the end. I've seen some people just kind of like the most I've ever seen anybody actually build in the end is like a 2-block tall house or like 2-block tall roof so that Enderman can't get in, and you can just kind of stand there and whack them and then run inside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Interesting. Oh, I was in the wrong place. That's better. Stop climbing things, you nutcase. I just want to climb everything. Small child. Right. That's the first ring. I prefer putting the rings in. I prefer digging the rings down to putting them in when the lines are already in.
Right.
It makes it more difficult.
On the plus side, I'm at the last upgrade for your armor.
Hey!
So we should very soon be able to go and fight a big old boss.
Hey! Exciting. Oh my god, this is so hard to see. Screw it. Rather dig the things back in. I think.
The last one is very easy because I just chuck all of the stuff that I have left.
Just throw it all in there.
All the rest of it is like 2, 2, 2, 1. 2, 2, 2, 1, done. So this upgrade
Yeah.
that I'm doing, upgrade. So for this tier, it requires 2 emeralds
Which doesn't sound too bad.
and 2 of a number of other things. The next tier up requires 2 blocks of emerald.
Oh.
And-
That is a fair amount.
And the next tier up from that requires 2 dragon eggs
Ooh.
per upgrade,
That's not gonna
per armor piece.
That's not going to make Tiny Dragon particularly happy.
That means between the 2 of us, we need 48 dragon eggs just
Oh,
for the
God.
armor.
Them's a lot.
Yep. Is there a way of getting dragon egg?
I assume so.
I mean, I was trying to see if there was a way that wasn't just go and kill the dragon. There is.
In what way? What does that involve?
Draconic chunks, which requires draconic dust, which requires draconic bees.
I mean, I could attempt to bees it. It is definitely something that is doable, but it isn't going to be quick or pretty. Because bees are neither of those things.
No. Even with, what was it called? Gendustry.
Yeah. It's still an awful lot to put together. Again, doable.
Where are the nether stars?
Just not pretty. Two. I'm essentially just having to go around this pattern, just counting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Sounds like a bit of an insane dancer.
Yeah. It'll be worth it when it gets there. But until that point, I just sound like I'm criminally insane. I promise I'm not. I've been tested.
I'll take your word for that.
Rookie error.
So I suppose
Right.
I might try that one again. Should I try that starting that sentence again?
Yeah.
I suppose before we finish the stream tonight,
Yeah.
we should talk about what we're doing next week.
Yeah. That would be a good shout.
'Cause
I'm sure the people would like to know.
So, starting from next week, Minecraft Mondays is going to see a little bit of a switch up.
A switcheroo.
We
I
are
think so.
we are gonna we're going to be starting up Sky Factory.
See, I don't actually know what Sky Factory is.
Basically, we spawn on a tree, floating on a 1x1 block of dirt, a singular block of dirt,
Yeah.
over a void.
Just one
One tree.
single block.
One tree, one single block of dirt. And nothing.
Okay.
So the idea is you mine the tree out and you build a platform out. And then you've got to do a bunch of achievements with basically starting from nothing.
So they literally give you nothing.
There are some versions of the earlier ones where they gave you a few resources hidden away.
Okay. So just essentially to give you a nudge in the right direction, really.
Yeah. What I should
They
have...
freak out a little bit on here.
They do freak out a little bit on your Zen Garden. What I should have done is probably charge those first.
Yeah, I'm just watching my charge go. I think I'm fresh out. But that's okay. I'll just have to remember to charge them. So, the achievements give you things.
In some
And then
versions, the achievements give you rewards. I don't think for certain that's the thing with Sky Factory 4. But the achievements, at the very least, guide you on a path.
Yeah. And so, is there more land out and around? You've just got to go find it.
Not in the overworld.
So you've got to get into other worlds, essentially.
I believe that in this there is a dimension called the Lost Cities. Which is basically cities that are sort of in domes of glass.
Oh, cool.
That we can teleport into and take resources from.
Right. Interesting. Because I've not ever been anywhere near that kind of mod pack to know.
I played a lot of Sky Factory 3 with Michael in a 12-hour stream one time.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
I just sneezed.
And so...
I managed to mute myself, but I still just sneezed.
And so it was basically... Like, the early stuff is things like you need to make a cobblestone generator quite quickly because you don't have cobblestone.
Yeah, you can't just strip mine it.
Yeah, there isn't anything to strip mine.
Okay, 2 parts of this are done.
Okay, so I've taken the Gaia spirits we got from defeating the Gaia Guardian the first time.
Yeah.
And I've put them around a Terrasteel ingot. That's the thing that we used to summon the Gaia Guardian the first time. And that has made a Gaia Spirit ingot.
Right.
And that, if we go over to our beacon and click on it, should summon the second tier of Gaia Guardian.
Okay. So we're going to go give that a whirl.
So let's go give that a whirl.
Okay, right.
Also, don't forget to come out of creative.
On it. Also, don't forget to charge up my armor.
Also that, yes. Do that too. That'll be important.
Remove armor. Take out flux capacitor. Put things in here.
As far as I know, the basics of this are pretty much the same.
Right.
He's just tougher.
I was thinking, because it's in a specific range, isn't it?
Yeah.
Spawn. I had half wondered whether at some point, with building and whatnot, whether we actually turn it into an arena.
Hmm.
Like around the outside.
You could do that. I mean, it would be more interesting than just the blank field that we've got going on.
Yeah, and given that it throws you back into the middle anyway.
Yeah.
And you'd just have, like, some beds around on the edges. I don't know, I was just toying around with ideas, really.
It's an idea.
Oh, it would help if I took that back out of... I'm such a doof.
What did you forget?
Okay. I charged everything up and left the flux capacitor in the machine.
Oh, excellent.
I picked up everything else. Right, I need to do this. New spawn point is set.
What I think I'm going to quickly zip over and do is make it nighttime so we don't have to wait for the sun to set. And,
okay.
And then make it daytime again.
Do you have to do it when the sun... Oh no, because we want to fight in the
We
light.
want to fight in the light. So if
in the light.
that just has a nap.
You over here napping? Oh yeah. Okay.
Are you ready to rumble?
As I will ever be, I am. Ow. What is this fresh hell? I'm trying to kill the butterfly thingies because they're an ass. An awful lot of them.
Yes, there are.
Oh, remember, if you've got to get over to the other side, run backwards out of the circle, and it will throw you over there.
Tanny is supporting us.
I do love this music. Hey! Where have I gone?
He's getting quite low.
Yeah.
Oh, tier 2.
Oh, sod off, you little zombie.
I'm just remembering now that one of the things we can upgrade on our sword is AoE damage.
Yeah. You get a little bit of AoE type stuff with the little fly things.
Come on.
Hey! Sweet.
Dead and Seek. Also, you can sod off.
Hey!
The Will of Carol.
Okay.
Craft with a Terrasteel helmet to add the following effect. Critical hits apply a wither effect. Plus the Rune of Summer, a scathed music disc for that fight. The Rune of Lust. Mana Steel. And most importantly, this. I thought I told you could sod off.
No, that's his friend. I got a music disc. Some Gaia spirits. I got an Elementium sword.
Nice.
That's pink.
Yep.
Will of Torag. Craft with a Terrasteel helmet to add the following effect. Critical hits apply a strong slowness effect.
Nice.
And I got the Dice of Fate, which is bound to me.
Yes, only you can use your Dice of Fate.
What does that do?
I will show you my Dice of Fate.
This is mine.
And then you can use... We'll use them... Basically, the Dice of Fate is a powerful item that is dropped by the ultimate version of the Gaia Guardian. One to each player.
Okay.
When used, it will turn into a random relic that you have not yet acquired. There are 6 relics.
Right. So do you just right-click with it?
So you just right-click with it.
You first.
I got the Eye of the Flugel.
Yeah, I got the same.
So the dice lands on a 3. You notice that it transformed into something else. You have completed the challenge Angel of Death.
Ooh.
So the Eye of the Flugel uses mana to teleport the player to the selected location. I don't know how we actually select a location, but I think it has something to do with the Flugel Tiara.
Oh.
When worn, the player can fly as if they were in creative mode.
It feels like it charges like the string shot things. So you kind of almost expect to fly over somewhere, but you don't. Which is weird. Is it in the botanic?
Shift right-clicking on a block in the world will set the trigger location.
Okay. Shift right click.
Right, so I'm going to head back to the base and shift right click.
Are you running there?
We've got the fast pavement.
We're also incredibly fast and can fly.
Yeah.
Okay. I know where I want to be. I've set mine.
So shift right click. And then...
Oh, I need a name for the waterfall. That's what I need. Any thoughts?
Tanny, any thoughts on a name for Wally?
Okay. The waterfall. All one word, isn't it? Waterfall.
Yes.
There we go. I'm quite pleased with my little water feature. I think it's really cute. Mega Ultra Chicken.
Now, if I'm correct, that requires that much. Sean.
Hello?
I'm now flying by Tiara.
Can you actually see that you're wearing the tiara? No. Don't wreck my Zen garden, man. Jeez.
But you can see that I'm leaving a glowy, sparkly trail behind.
No, I actually can't.
Oh, I can see that I'm leaving a glowy, sparkly trail behind.
So how do you go to where you set?
Right.
Guess where I set it?
I don't know. Where did you set it?
Well, I'm there now.
I can see you on the map.
I set it to exactly where I need to be.
In front of Ben.
Straight to the tavern.
F5.
Oh, is that the belt you're wearing? Why is
No,
your belt purple and green? Is
your belt is also purple and green now. It is the Globetrotters. Or the Sojourner's sash. No, the Globetrotters sash.
Oh yeah. I see.
How do I make these quartzes?
What are you trying to make?
I wish to try and make blaze quartz. Okay. Thank you.
What's that?
Emood Fender.
Ah. Hello. Welcome.
And then if I craft...
Did we have a bin somewhere? We did have a bin somewhere, didn't we?
Okay, Sean, can you see these? Where are you?
Here. Can I see those wings?
Yes.
Yeah.
Observe my new powerful wings. For I
What's
am
the
now a
difference?
phoenix. Nothing. Cosmetics, mostly.
Oh, okay. Are you actually sparkling?
On my screen I am.
Change the view? I've just unpaused the stream.
Like, when I move...
Ah. No, you're not on mine.
Oh. So I don't actually know what, like, the Mega Ultra... Yeah, now I'm sparkling red because I'm a phoenix.
What other options are there?
So the options are...
Also, what do I do with my Will of Torag?
chuck it in the computer.
And my Elementium sword.
That can go in the computer, or you can keep it because it's a funky pink sword that does a lot of...
Just 6 attack damage.
Does a little bit of damage.
Whereas I've got 25.2. No, 52.5.
Yeah.
Right.
You probably...
I should swap all of those numbers over.
Just shuffle them around a bit.
No, I literally, every 2 came out as a 5 and every 5 came out as a 2.
So the options for the Flugel Tiara feathers wings are Mega Ultra Chicken, Sylph,
Right.
Lord of the
Sylph.
Pit, Black Snow Princess,
Okay.
Phoenix, which is this one,
Yeah.
Ice Fairy, One-Winged Angel,
Interesting.
or just back to basics. Which is just, you don't have wings, you have a sparkly glowy trail that apparently only you can see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I should probably look at changing my wings, really, shouldn't I? So that's just another way we can fly, basically.
Yeah, it's the Flugel Tiara. And when you've got the Flugel... Yeah, Sephiroth. When you've got the Flugel Doohickey, it basically makes it unlimited flight.
Okay.
So the other point is be careful with your relic, because if other people take it, it's very bad for them.
So the Eye of Fugel.
The Eye of the Flugel. Holding a relic belonging to a different player deals 2 points of damage every 10 ticks.
Ah, fun. So I can be a real pain and give it to Rekia.
Yeah.
Okay. Play hot potato with it, see what it kills first.
I really want, like... There's... One of the awesome ones is... If we roll a 2 on the Dice of Fate, you get the Key of the King's Law.
Right.
Which basically spawns in... while you hold down the right mouse button, it spawns in glowing weapons behind you. And then when you let it go, they all fly towards where you're targeting.
Oh. Interesting.
And it basically explodes with the power of a creeper.
That's cool.
Each projectile explodes with the power of a creeper.
That is cool. Does it destroy buildings and things?
Nope.
Sweet.
Anyway. That's all we have time for today.
We've done well.
We've done stuff. We beat the Gaia Guardian. We upgraded Sharn's armor to orange. We've played around with an open computer.
Still set at 90%.
I wonder if that's just the maximum it can get to at the moment with nighttime happening. It is going up, though.
Yeah, just...
I mean, we can always upgrade that solar panel.
Yeah. It's just interesting to see that we're finally getting to a point where it's not just full all the time. It's nice to see.
So yeah, we've upgraded the computer, we've looked at the pizza place, we've upgraded the chairs, we beat the Gaia Guardian, and we both have orange armor now.
Yeah. And I started a Zen Garden.
And you started a Zen Garden.
Because, you know, all this killing's got to be balanced out somehow.
Yeah, let's just go chill in the Zen Garden.
Still got some more to go. I'm feeling another maybe 2 islands.
Okay.
Or maybe another island and then a couple of standing stones.
And so next week, as I said earlier, next Monday, Sharn and I will be back with more Minecraft Mondays. But we will, one, hopefully not be alone. And also, will be not here in this world. We'll be on a Sky Factory. We'll be doing a Sky Factory 4 from Dark Osto, which has a bunch of mods in it, some of which I've not played with before, and I'm very much looking forward to playing with things like culinary constructs.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
Which is apparently Tinker's Constructs, but for sandwiches. And a couple of other mods that sound like they'll be fun. On Wednesday, Sharn and I were back with the Golden Tooth. Don't know why I nearly said ghosts for some reason.
Ghosts and Tooth?
The ghosts of Eventide Abbey. There's something weird in Nepherin's neighborhood right now, and who's she gonna call?
And she's bringing her friends too.
Yeah. So Neph, Squeak, Barham, Calderax. I nearly said Dagmar for some reason.
That would be weird.
Calderax and Malzoray.
Technically.
He's in another ward right now. We need to find out how long he's in Barovia for. And if he's going to come back. Are continuing through Eventide Abbey. Forever. Continuing through Eventide Abbey and hopefully releasing Elenil Alasandal's ancient ancestor, who pledged to protect the abbey until it was attacked by the Netherese, and then they never came. On Friday, Jeff and myself will be joining with Sammy, where we will be doing Space Odysseus the A-Team, where something will be happening. I don't know what, because we've met with the Faceless Lady now, we've done the quest we were on. I guess it's time to go... I mean, I want to go shopping episode myself, because I need to get new gear for my new stuff that I can do. We'll see if the episode is accommodating to that. And then on Sunday, the Tomb of Annihilation crew finally make their way into the Tomb of Annihilation itself.
Downtime.
So we'll see how that goes for them. Next Monday, Sean and I will be starting Sky Factory. Next Wednesday, more Golden Tooth. Friday after that, not sure what's happening. And then the Sunday after that, we'll be doing Storm King's Thunder. For now, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. We will see you real soon. Bye, guys.